What's up, guys? Welcome to the Casuals presented by MF Media. Got a good one today. I'm just going to start with some basic news, move into pretty much just covering the divisional weekend. Probably the greatest weekend of football in a while.
It was good.
It
I
was,
don't know about the greatest, but
yeah,
it's
I said
up
in a
there.
while. In a
It's up
while.
there. Yeah,
Like
it's up there.
in recent memory, I can't think of anything like that. All four games coming down to the final play.
All four games being I guess not the last one, but being a game-winning field goal by the underdog.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
pretty sick.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Turn those notifications on. We post twice a week.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. So let's start with the MLB. Before we move into football, let's start with a couple other sports. MLB PA made a counteroffer to the league today. I meant to check this right before the pod.
Pod started, Mike.
I know. So I'm gonna check it real quick. They were they're meeting with it and they're trying to get a counteroffer on the CBA, the collective bargaining agreement. Okay, yeah. So they submitted the counteroffer to the owners with negotiations set to continue this week. So hopefully they start hammering some stuff out. The main thing is if a deal isn't reached by March 1st, that's when the beginning of the season is kind of in jeopardy.
Yeah.
That's when everything will start to get moved around. AAA is introducing robot umpires, but they're taking them away from the Atlantic League. So I guess they like robot umpires, kind of. I don't know.
How do
Maybe
you
they're
feel?
trying a little more elite level. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't think I like it either.
There's a lot of times where it's really like pitchers who have a really good game turn around and go, I love robot umpires. I want robot umpires. Because they're going to get some of the calls. Like you're going to get that curveball that hung at the top of the zone that the guy just didn't swing at.
Mhm.
Or you're going to get the buried curveball that barely crossed the bottom of the zone. Or you're going to get that one that's right on the corner. That's a 50-50 ball usually, but it's actually going to get it. I like the excitement of kind of those 50-50 balls.
1,000%. And I think it goes both ways, though. You know what I mean? They're not always going to get that call.
Yeah. I think you also you're completely just eliminating the idea of a catcher needing to receive the baseball.
Yes, exactly.
Like he just can just sit there and he could just sit on his lap and just catch, throw back. Like there's no more element of I need to pick this up. So I
need to frame this.
I can pick this strike. Yeah. Like that just is gone. So yeah, hopefully they aren't a thing that's going to continue, but they keep trying.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame gets released tomorrow. Can't wait to be pissed off about that.
Wait, tomorrow from when we post, or tomorrow right now?
Right now, when we post. Okay. If you're watching this, they're released. Go ahead and check them out.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm going to be pissed off. So
I know you are. It's all right, buddy.
It's just they never do it right. They're gonna ban all the steroid guys. They're like, oh no, they can't be in the Hall of Fame because they use juice. Shut up. Barry Bonds was one of the greatest hitters to ever do it. Shut your mouth.
Facts. I'm getting some lag.
Lag?
Yeah, internet's being a little iffy today.
Can't figure it out, man.
We're gonna keep rolling.
Turn your Xbox off, man.
We're gonna keep rolling. But
NCAA basketball, there's nothing big going on. So
nope.
We're kind of in that little lull period right before February.
Yeah, and I need to start doing my research and get into it because I honestly couldn't tell you who's top 5 right now.
No.
So
it's not Duke right now, which hurts.
It's not Duke.
They'll get there.
It's not Duke.
A couple big games coming up. NBA, Grayson Allen gets a 1-game suspension after being ejected on a flagrant 2 foul on Caruso. I don't know if you saw this, but I saw this. There was a nearly identical foul.
I did not see the identical foul, but I
2 hours later.
I saw the foul, and that's a flagrant 2. You can't tell me it's not a flagrant 2.
It's a flagrant 1.
No.
There's nothing intentional there.
I think the
his
rule
hand is on the ball.
The rule is if you finish with a sweeping, violent motion, it's a flagrant. It's a
That's
flagrant.
fair. Fuck it, I don't care.
So I don't know.
I
It was
just there
rough. I
was
mean, he
my
got
issue
wrecked.
is the second one. The one there was literally one that happened right before it, and nobody really saw it because Grayson
Mhm.
Allen's took over the airwaves. But there was one that happened like right before it,
I
and
didn't
he
see
got a
that one.
flagrant one and a warning.
Hmm.
Um, the Suns are gross and nobody is talking about it. At least I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, they can't lose. They just went on a road streak too, just 5 games in a row on the
Yeah,
road.
they have
It's
nine
kind of
losses.
gross.
They're 3 games up on the Warriors in the West.
Yeah,
Like they're really good and they're very slept on. The
very
Lakers
true.
suck, kind of.
Yeah, I'm
They
lagging
keep
out.
trying to. I don't know, man. They're trying to blame Vogel, and which in my opinion is just a stretch because I'm gonna show you guys a clip.
Eh, It's not a stretch, but I do agree with the fact that it's not his fault. Oh, geez.
This sequence just gets me. And I mean, just
Yeah. I think we can all agree that the Lakers suck, right? But is it Frank's fault? No, it's not.
I can't. Oh, sitting here trying to figure out how to
Yeah.
stop sharing.
Yeah. I mean, the Lakers are looking rough. Don't get me wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
And
I
I
I
try I
just
try to watch
think
a lot of basketball, a lot of Lakers basketball too, because I'm, LeBron bandwagon. But
I just think misplaced blame is going in that direction. On a
it's
team that's just not good beyond LeBron.
it's so unfortunate because LeBron again is putting up MVP numbers,
Yeah,
like averaging 30, like 10 and 7 or something, like
yeah, and
crazy.
just not. He's just not going to get the credit for it because the rest of the roster is rough.
Rough,
I mean, just watch
especially
Dwight
Westbrook.
Howard at the crisp age of 105, missing dunks, wide open dunks. So
Not going to win you basketball games.
yeah, so that's the news. Let's go ahead and move into the division weekend. Okay, this was an electric weekend of football,
Very.
to say the least. Let's go game by game, not deep into it. Let's go game by game. Joe Thi- Joe Joe Shiesty is disgusting.
Joe Bird.
Yeah,
He's
gross.
30.
Because and here's what I said this earlier in the locker room with a couple of guys, and they're like Joe Burrow didn't do anything, and Mason said it too. They're like Joe Burrow didn't do that much. Like this dude had 348
Are we for
yards.
real right now?
He had 348 yards. Yeah, he didn't get in the end zone, but what's he supposed to? He got sacked 9 times. Could you
9.
imagine if just bring it down to five, right? Bring it down to five. Give him 4 more passing plays. This dude threw for over 400 probably, and at least had one in the end zone.
Yeah, 1,000%. I I've never heard of anyone winning a game because it's records. I've never like 9 times. That's actually
And
insane.
you still win.
And he still won. Yeah,
Yeah.
against the 1 seed. So
I mean,
credit
Derrick Henry
credit
just
to Joe.
they rushed. They didn't rush Derrick Henry back. They rushed Derrick Henry back into his original role. It was his first week back of football. He should have been held to half of the touches instead of 75% of the touches. Because Foreman has been great for them down the stretch.
Yeah, he's been solid.
He's
He's
been
been
really
solid.
good back there.
Yeah.
And he was really good in this game. I mean, he broke off for a couple really good runs. There was just moments where they just weren't feeding him the ball in moments that they probably should have been feeding Foreman.
Exactly, dude. Vrabel decided to use Tannehill's arm more in situations where they should have used Henry or Foreman's legs, like a
100%.
lot. And
100%.
like Tannehill, as we all know, is very mediocre at the quarterback
So
position.
mediocre, dude.
So they just, I think it was coaching more than anything for the Titans.
Yeah. The thing that killed me, there was a 3rd and 1. I think this was their final drive before they ended up turning it over on downs.
Yeah.
And that's when Cincinnati went down and kicked the field goal to win.
Yep.
3rd and 1 from their own 50. So it's a 4-down situation. They're just going to go for it and pummel. They're going to get that for it. They're going to go for it and get it.
Mhm.
3rd and 1. They run a read option with Ryan Tannehill.
Well, okay. Well, Tanny, he used his legs a lot this year, and they were very, very useful.
But that's not the situation to be using them.
You just pound number 22 2 times in a row. That's what I'm gonna do up the middle.
But here's the issue with that. They run the read option, doesn't work. Then they line up for 4th and 2. And they're just everybody in the world knew they were running the ball.
Exactly.
Of course they got stuffed.
And on that
I don't
read
care
option,
who you are, you're gonna get stuffed.
Tannehill should not have even kept it. That was stupid.
He had the 1st down if he gave it to Foreman.
Yeah, exactly. Rough, dude.
It's bad.
But,
so it's like what I think is, and everybody kind of has been shitting on me for this take, is like, I don't like Mike Vrabel. I get it. He got him to a 1 seed. But at the same time, like, when it matters most, you're a 1 seed playing a 4 seed. You have the opportunity to get your team back in the AFC Championship.
yeah,
and you can't close. You can't close the deal. Your team sacked the quarterback 9 times, and you can't close the deal.
I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about Mike, but definitely that
I
game
think
was.
there's an issue of he's going to
bad
look
coaching.
elite. He's going to look elite year in and year out because he's going to keep Tennessee in the 1 to 3 seed range every year. They're going to run that. They're going to keep running that division unless the Colts do something much different. Mainly get rid of Carson Wentz. If they get rid of Carson Wentz, they'll be the 1 seed, or they'll take over that division.
Yeah, they need somebody.
But the issue is, like, as long as Vrabel's there, he's going to keep his job and he's going to keep looking great, but he's never going to break that threshold of getting to the Super Bowl or even winning a Super Bowl. Like, he's just never going to do it.
Yeah, man, it's tough. It is.
Ryan
tough.
Tannehill needs to go though too.
Tannehill,
they need to upgrade.
Like I said, if they bring in someone like Matt Ryan, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, that team is filthy.
I like Russ in that situation.
Yeah, 1000%.
Let's also give our hat. Let's also tip a cap.
Yeah,
to Evan McPherson.
Needs to.
He's electric.
He's dirty.
I'll give you a quote from him real quick. Okay.
I know the quote, and it's awesome.
They get in the field goal range.
Yeah.
They get the timeout. McPherson looks over the rest of the team. Well, looks like we're going to the AFC Championship. Walks out and bangs it.
The way Burrow described it, he's like, he took his little practice swing, and he just looks over at me and goes, well, it looks like we're going to the AFC Championship game. That's just awesome.
That's amazing. That's what you're looking for right there.
That's
sweet. A guy. They drafted a kicker like early too. It was like 3rd round, wasn't it?
No, 5th round. He was a 5th rounder.
Yeah, that's still kind of early for a kicker.
Yeah,
not the last round.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
30.
So Cincinnati advances in the AFC Championship game.
Dude, the AFC
Let's talk about
young talent as far as quarterbacks.
It's impressive.
Is scary.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
Let's talk about my favorite game of the week.
Yes.
San Fran and Green Bay.
Eat shit, guy.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm so happy. He's gone. He's done. It's over. The Aaron Rodgers era is over. They're going to have to rebuild because they have no cap space. They have too many free agents. They're going to lose so many weapons. They're going to have to trade him because he's going to hold out. Then they have Jordan Love, who sucks at the quarterback position. Just, it's our turn. It's our turn, Carson. It's our
It
turn.
is our turn.
You guys have a ton of cap
1000%.
space. We have a ton of cap space. You guys have 2 first-round picks. We got 2 second-round picks with no first rounders. But we have some pieces already in place. It's our time.
Dude, there's no shot he stays, right?
No.
Because I hear a
No.
lot of people saying he's gonna stay too.
No. No. He's leaving.
He has to, bro. They keep getting to like the divisional round, the
He
NFC
just can't
championship game,
make
and
it
can't
anymore.
do it. I
So,
don't know what it is.
and it's never totally him. He does
No.
enough every game, and
Oh yeah.
somebody else does something that just ruins it for him.
Yeah.
San Fran didn't score an offensive touchdown. 10 points is supposed to win you that game. 10 points is supposed to win you that game. It's 0 degrees outside. If you're able to get it done on 10 points, that's how it works.
It was special teams. It was the block punt. That was it.
The block punt, the block kick, 10.5.
Yeah.
And most importantly, the Golden Bear himself. Sending Aaron Rodgers packing. Okay. You might own Bear fans, Aaron. You might own Bear fans. But you will never
But you don't own Robbie Gold.
own Robbie Gold. Robbie Gold will forever own you. Okay. He's going to keep banging kicks whenever you don't need him to. San Fran in general owns them, owns Aaron Rodgers. My favorite clip that's been popping up is are you mad, Aaron? Are you mad San Fran didn't draft you? Well, San Fran's going to live to regret it.
That's a clip out
4-0.
there.
4-0 against him in the playoffs.
Oh my God. I didn't know that.
Yep. I wish I could have found that one. I couldn't find that one.
Damn.
Yeah.
It was a rough game as far as weather goes, but I mean that's where
Yeah.
Rodgers thrives. I mean, Jimmy G had never started a game in under 32-degree weather.
It was 0. I
It
mean,
was
you could see
0.
it because he went like 130 with 1 pick.
Yeah.
It was bad, but
Yeah. Wow.
Gotta mention Aaron Jones. 9 catches for 129 yards.
Yeah.
Out
He's
of the
up there
backfield.
with
Legend.
CMC as far as receiving backs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Special teams coordinator immediately fired, right? At this point, I don't know if he actually has been, but he should be.
I'm willing to look it up because if he's not, that doesn't make any sense to me.
That just proves Rodgers' point.
They've been bad all year. It's not even just that game. That special teams unit has been piss poor all year.
Really bad.
Unreal.
So where's Rodgers end up? What do you think?
Dude, it's gonna be Pittsburgh because I watch every single Aaron Rodgers Tuesday on the Pat McAfee show, and he just continues to talk about how he loves the city of Pittsburgh. So, to me, there's no other landing spot than Pittsburgh.
It's fair. I think the only other landing spot is Denver, just because it's a great situation for him. Good young receiving core, good young running back room.
Is it
Great
though? I mean,
decent
that's
defense.
who wants to go through that division right now.
It's fair. I'd much rather go play in the AFC North.
I don't. Yeah,
the only
I
person and the only person I really need to go through, especially with Pittsburgh's defense, and if I'm Aaron Rodgers with the talent he has, and the offensive weapons he's going to have, I would much rather be in Pittsburgh playing Lamar, Baker, and Joe Burr twice a year. Okay. Let's move on to the 3:00 game on Sunday, and I'm just going to go ahead and take a step back. You go ahead and you own this moment.
This was my favorite game. Okay. And we all know why. How about fucking Matty Stafford owning Tom Brady? I have the greatest picture ever. I don't think I sent it to you, but it is sweet. It's Stafford acting as the dad, and then Brady's on his shoulders as like a little kid. It's freaking sweet. I don't know if you guys
just tap on it. That's perfect. That's fine.
Yeah.
I think they get the picture.
Yeah, they get the gist. Dude, Stafford balled out and he did what he does best and marches down the field with what was it? 30 seconds?
Somewhere around there.
40. I think it was like 40 seconds, one timeout. 40 seconds, one timeout. And,
They burned the
and
timeout pretty quick.
yeah, yeah. Well, Tampa Bay just decided to leave the triple crown king open twice on a seam route.
Bad
Beats
idea.
me, beats me, but Stafford hit him perfectly both times. They end up walking off that one,
My
which was
favorite thing
sweet.
to watch in any football game is Matt Stafford in full panic mode trying to clock a football.
Dude, awesome. And
There's like
like,
6 clips of it, and he just loses it. His voice sounds like he's 12.
uh-huh.
He runs down the field
Clock
like this, like,
it, clock it,
clock it.
clock. He goes, come on. So it's so sweet. And as that moment was happening, I told my dad because I was watching with him, I was reminiscing on the 2013 Cowboys game when he was doing it was the same thing. They put two clips
Yeah,
side by
yeah,
side.
yeah. My buddy, yeah, kid was showing me.
Yeah. And then he did, obviously he did the fake spike, but it just gave me chills. And
Yeah,
I love to see Stafford winning right now. And I still got him going to the Super Bowl, baby.
there you
Both
go.
both my Super Bowl picks are still in the playoffs, by the way.
Sadly, we're about to get to that. Is
Okay.
Tom Brady done playing football?
No.
No, right?
No.
Okay. He's
No.
just like dropping stuff just to stay relevant, right?
Yes. Yeah, he's not
Okay.
done. There's no way.
Okay.
Come on
I'm
now.
just making sure. Just making
He
sure.
would he what did he do? Put up 5,000 plus yards and 40
Yeah.
tutties. Are we serious right
He was
now?
gross this year. He's probably gonna win the MVP.
He's probably MVP. So he's not done, unfortunately.
So let's go ahead and get to the greatest game of the weekend. Might not be your favorite, but it was the best.
It was the best.
It was the best.
It was the best. Now, I'm going to come out and say this first. I think Patrick Mahomes is one of the most talented quarterbacks we've seen ever. But if I was the GM of a football team, I would rather have Josh Allen as my quarterback than Patrick Mahomes. Fair? I mean, I don't know if that's a hot take.
I don't think so.
I feel like they're the same player as far as arm talent and decision making goes, but Josh Allen's 6'5", 245, trucking over people.
Yeah. Like every single run. He didn't have I don't think he slid once.
No.
He ran out of bounds like twice, and that was only because it was like final drive time. And he needed
Yeah.
to get out of bounds. Otherwise, he was running somebody over.
Yeah. Did he literally hurt somebody? I don't know if you saw that.
I
He
did see
lowered his
that.
shoulder and hurt
He was out here. He was out there looking for blood.
blood. Oof. Yeah, he's electric talent for sure. Dude, I'm still lagging, man. It's really making me upset.
Yeah, my computer's running slow too.
It's all right.
Let me
What
give
you
me
got?
give me a little more insight here into this game while I find the
Okay.
how many points were scored and how much time to end
Yeah,
that game.
the score was 35-42, but that's not even what we're really talking about here. I think they scored 18 points in the last minute of regulation. I think that's what it was.
Let's see.
It seems like it was
8,
more though.
15, 22, 25. It was 25 points inside the 2-minute warning. A touchdown, a 2-point, a touchdown, a field goal, then a touchdown to end it on the opening drive of overtime.
Yeah. That's insane. That is actually insane. And
really impressive.
it was really impressive. But can we quickly talk about what are we doing as the Bills defense? Like
a combo of tired and facing one of the best offenses the league might have ever, like, just that combination of talent the league might have ever seen. Like, it's just Mahomes' cannon and ability to move in the pocket, and their O-line mixed with Travis Kelce as a mid-range threat, and then Tyreek Hill with the speed he has. It's just, there's too much going on. Like, you got to put so much attention on those two, and then Byron Pringle and McCole Hardman are both open, and they're good receivers in their own right.
It's just 13 seconds, bro, and they were
It was bad play call. Like just
too worried
why are you
about the
rushing
long
4?
ball.
Why are you rushing 4? Rush 3, put one
Yeah,
linebacker on Travis Kelce. Just don't leave him that open.
yeah.
That's what cost him the game. Let's talk about 2 plays from this game that I am in love with. Okay. Let's start with Gabriel Davis. Okay.
Oh, shout out Gabe Davis, dude.
Gabe Davis, 8, 201, and 4 touchdowns. This is one of them. Okay.
Oh, I know. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is gross. I'll let it play again. It was a little choppy. And skirt. Smell you.
Put some on his.
I mean, dude, you can see Barstool captioned it perfectly. Just sniper.
Yep.
Just smell you.
Later.
Yeah. And then, I'm just going to move right into this one. Let's see if it loads for me. This one just describes Tyreek Hill's speed.
Dude.
This ball was thrown 15 yards.
Yes.
Then he ran for 45 and outran like 6 people, including this linebacker who is a yard ahead of him and had no chance to catch him. And Tyreek knew it. Even if this blocker, which I think is Kelce, even if he's not there, doesn't matter.
Nope.
Doesn't matter.
Not even going to lay a finger on him.
No. It was crazy. Like, he is giving the peace sign to this guy. Does not care.
And he's in front of him. Yeah. He's like,
yeah.
That's classic. That's good.
Yeah. That's Tyreek Hill for you. So let's cover some of the same questions we covered last week. Let's start with the least entertaining game. Has to be Cincinnati, Tennessee, right?
I was thinking Green Bay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that one had like a blocked punt for a touchdown. Like it was, they came back really hard down the stretch. Now, the other one was just like, it was kind of close. It was close the whole game and then just kick the field goal and win. You know what I mean?
I thought the Bengals game was exciting, man. All the turnovers, there were picks, there was turnover on downs. It was exciting.
Big Ten football at its finest.
Big Ten football.
Yeah. Most entertaining, my opinion, is Buffalo KC by a million. Okay.
It's definitely Kansas City.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Who's the best defense still standing?
That's an easy answer, and that's the LA Rams.
100%. Agreed. Who's the worst defense still standing?
Probably Chiefs, no?
I think it's Chiefs.
Yeah.
Without Tyrann Mathieu, it's the Chiefs. With Tyrann Mathieu, it is the Bengals.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. I still think it's probably the Chiefs. I mean,
yeah.
But
best offense.
Chiefs.
Okay. Worst offense. San Fran. San Fran.
No, it's close, man.
San Fran.
You're saying that confidently?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I guess because they do have the worst quarterback.
Make a little bit of an adjustment on that O-line and just give a little bit better protection, which they're going to do heading into this next week. Joe Burrow's offense is still really good.
Yeah. All right. I could back you up there with the Niners.
Okay. Yeah. Best team. I think it's the Rams.
I think it's the Rams.
Okay.
Straight up.
I think Chiefs are right there. I think it's a Rams-Chiefs Super Bowl for sure. We'll talk about it next Saturday in person, by the way.
Yes. That'll be exciting.
Worst team, San Fran.
San Fran.
Here's the thing. I think San Fran is the worst team. I think they have the best chance to upset.
The Bengals gave up 9 sacks.
San Fran's beat them twice. They beat the Rams twice. They know how to beat them.
Yeah.
So I think they're worse.
I don't know.
I think they're worse than the Bengals. If you put Bengals versus 49ers in the game right now, I think the Bengals come out on top.
Okay.
The thing is, with that division rivalry being set in the NFC Championship, I think San Fran is the best chance to upset.
That's fair. I think.
I mean, what, 3 weeks ago in SoFi, they just beat them?
Yeah, it was week 18. Yeah. They came back from 17-0.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Bengals. Worst team, actually.
Okay. That's fair. Fair.
Yeah.
All right. So that closes it out for us.
Damn, we only have 2 minutes left on the call.
Yeah, we do. We do. It's because your OBS decided to act up.
True.
Great episode. Nice jam-packed. Keep it concise. Keep it quick. Look forward to Saturday. We're going to be together. We're going to the Canes Devils game because I'm a Devils fan and Carson likes hockey now.
Yes.
So we're definitely going to report on that too. That's going to be the first thing we talk about on Saturday. Yeah. So if you guys want to watch us on TV, definitely check us out. That'd be cool. Just try to look for us. We'll probably be in the nosebleeds.
If the game's even on television.
Yeah.
Probably not. It's hockey.
And then, yeah. So we'll cover the predictions going into the week, see if there's any news that comes out of the week in terms of the NFL, and then we'll get into it. So just definitely tune in for next Saturday. Go ahead, subscribe, like this video, whether it's the actual video, the full episode, or the just divisional weekend preview. Go ahead, follow me on Instagram, Foltz.Michael.Jr. Some fire baseball posts coming out lately.
That is true.
Kicking back up. Some good caption game.
Yeah.
I've never replied to a text from a coach so fast than when our director of ops sent out the walk-up song list. I was like, hey, fill this out. I was immediate. Click on my name. Praise God, Kanye. I'm like, let's go.
Love it.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And then on Twitter, Michael Foltz 33.
Yeah, Twitter, MuellerMania23, Instagram,
simple.
Carson, CA, 2 R's, 2 S's, 3 N's.
That's just not.
I think I should start saying it like that. It's probably easier.
I think the CARRSSONNNN. No, I said 4 N's again. Damn it.
Whatever. They get the gist. I'm probably not going to get any follows either.
So. TikTok, MF Media _prod. Instagram and Twitter are both MF Media prod, PROD. All right. It's been a great episode. Sounds good. See you, fellas. I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. OG boy. Day we hustle, but the night we OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I'm a OG.